Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn weekend energy for September 11th and 12th. And this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. It's amazing. Every day I'm amazed and I feel truly blessed, and I have you to thank. All right, so we're going to pick an overall energy, and we have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. I love that, and I love rabbits. I have a bunny rabbit, so I've had rabbits for a long time, and I felt very lucky to have them in my life. I actually had one that looked exactly like that. His name was Nippy Frank. All right, so now is a lucky time. We love that, and what was it? Yesterday's? Sweet results await with a B. So I feel like could be a lucky time for some. So definitely we'll take that. And again, like I was saying yesterday, it doesn't have to, it could mean you win the lottery, but again, it could be those little things that happen to be appreciative for. And when you see those little things, then you it puts you in a happier frame of mind, and a good, and so that way, you're able to see little things that can make you more positive. All right. Oh, we have the Sun. Talk about positive. We have the Strength card. Wow. 3 major cards right here. We have the Star, like wishing upon a star, having hope. I did shuffle these. I think there was another reading that a lot of major cards came out, and I'm like, yes, I do shuffle these. Before I even start, I turn on the camera. I always pre-shuffle and clear the cards before I even start my readings. So, and I was shuffling while I was talking. So we have the Judgment card, Awakening, Renewal, Revival. We have 4 of Wands. We have 5 of Swords. We have Queen of Wands. We have Ace of Swords. And then we have 7 of Cups. So that could be wishes. That could be magical. That could be dreams. What are those things that you want to have happen? What do you want to have come true? What are your ideas? What do you see? Where do you see yourself in a year? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Working on things, you've got some, a bit to go, but being strong, being hopeful, being positive, hanging in there. We have Queen of Wands. Now there may be somebody, I've always kind of felt for some reason, like this last week, I feel that for some of you, there is someone around you that you just have to keep your eyes open to. For some of you, it could be another kind of, keep your eyes open to the people that are around you that, may be talking about you, because, 5 of Swords is, there could be some people talking about you in the background. This card doesn't depict it as much, but there's another deck that I have where there's 2 people and their backs are turned and they're like talking. But it could be that there's someone around you that is, I don't know, she just sort of has a devilish look on her face. Like I'm picking up on that on the card, so each card has its negative and its, for like the Queen of Wands, there's the positive things about the Queen of Wands, and then there's the negative things about the Queen of Wands. And it could be somebody that's being a little devilish, somebody that's being sneaky, somebody that, maybe talking behind your back. So for some of you, I feel like that could mean just be careful keep your eyes open to the people that are around you. Or this could mean that you are changing that attitude, that you are having hope, that you are working on things, that you have opened up your eyes to different perspectives and noticing those little things like I was saying. And maybe for some of you, you're getting out there, because Four of Wands can be, family gatherings, celebrations, getting yourself out there and being victorious and not listening to what other people have to say. And, feeling busy again, being busy again, not keeping to yourself and just thinking about the negative things, but getting yourself out there. The Queen of Wands could also mean, she's somebody that's very busy. She has a lot on her plate. She has a lot to do, because Wands represents actions and motions. So she's somebody who's, getting around. Now I'm looking at all these flowers here, like planting a garden, like doing those things that you like to do. And then we have Ace of Swords, which is overcoming a difficult situation, and aces are new beginnings, and what are those things that you dream of? I feel I'm focusing on this rose, so I feel like this card is representing positive things. It's representing, what are those things that you want to make happen? Sometimes, it's fun to think about those things, and, maybe even writing those things down or making a vision board and like seeing those things. And like I've said before in another video, where even if you don't want to get a magazine and cut out pictures or print out pictures and make an actual vision board, what I do is I take pictures, I take screenshots of, things that make me happy. And I have a photo album within my phone that has all of those happy pictures, that has all of that positive energy, those things that I want, those things that excite me. And if I'm feeling down, I can look through that photo album, on my phone, and just look through those things and remind myself, that's, my little happy place there. So maybe that's what you can do too. All right. Maybe that's what you can do this weekend. If you see something, screenshot it, put it in that album. If it's a pair of shoes, or it's an outfit, or it's just a picture of flowers, or it's a boat or a car or I don't know, just a poem, like whatever it is that makes you happy, screenshot it and keep it in that album in your phone. All right, so for the Sun, we have the Six of Swords, which that means moving forward, feeling happy, feeling like you're making progress, feeling like you're moving along. Strength card could be a Leo. And then we have Queen of Pentacles, and, working on those things. She's doing those crafts. She's surrounded by all of these toys and kind of these, it's almost like she's doing these projects. And, maybe that's what you should do this weekend. Like I said, like do those things that make you happy. What is it that makes you happy? Is it, maybe take some time this weekend and go for a hike, or go for a canoe ride, or just a drive in a car to a place that maybe you haven't been in a while, and you just like taking a drive, say down the coast or something, whatever that may be. Maybe it's just doing a puzzle. For some reason that came to mind. Maybe you haven't done a puzzle in a long time, and that's always good for the mind. All right, we have the Star, and then we have the Sun. We have the Sun card again. Okay, we have the Star and the Sun. I mean, talk about positive energy. Maybe there's 3 people here, so maybe it's getting together with people that you haven't gotten together with for a while. Maybe there's a friend that you keep saying, yeah, let's get together. Maybe this is the weekend that you decide that you go ahead and do that. We have the Judgment card, which is an awakening, a renewal, a revival. Feeling that energy, feeling that positive energy flow through you. Ten of Wands, releasing those heavy burdens, you know. He's so cute. He's one of my favorite cards. He's just absolutely adorable with his little cart. We have Seven of Pentacles, making progress, but still some time to do. Thinking about, again, we have the Seven of Cups, which is, you know, a lot. She's got her eyes closed and she's thinking, and that's sort of the King of Swords. That's what he does, is he looks at things, he analyzes things. And again, maybe this is just a quiet weekend for you, that you keep to, you know, you do things that you want to do. Maybe you do the puzzle, and then you do make this photo album, and you do make a list of what your goals are, or you, even if you just think about those things. So thinking about that this weekend, that's forward progress. Four of Wands, maybe you get together, maybe there is a family celebration. You're like, no, I didn't want to go, but now you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to go. I'm going to get myself out there. Ace of Wands. Aces are new beginnings and new actions. You know, you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. That's two new beginnings there. We have Five of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess. I feel like she's looking in the mirror as her young self. She sees her older self. So again, I feel like that represents what is it that you have, you know, you want to have happen for the future. Sometimes it's really fun to think about those things, you know, and really self-reflecting. I feel like this weekend is really like a self-reflection weekend, and really looking at those people that are surrounding you. Again, I feel that some of you to just keep your eyes open to people around you. Are they really on your side? Are they really being positive? Are they really looking out for you? Or are they, you know, maybe being two-faced? And just looking at who's around you. Queen of Wands, Five of Wands. Okay, there is, again, I knew it. I could feel this energy for some of you. There's somebody around you. Now, this could represent, you know, there's a lot of fighting going on here, a lot of arguing going on here. There's a lot of battling of back and forth. Now, that could be you trying to decide whether or not you want to keep a particular person in your life. Or it could be there's somebody that is toxic in your life that you are having disagreements with, that you are going back and forth with. Maybe this weekend is that weekend that you take that time to sort through, like, what do I really want to do with this relationship? Do I want to keep this relationship, but do I want to back off? Do I, you know, how do I want to handle this relationship? I could feel that energy when I saw her face, and then this card comes on top. I knew it. All right, and then we have Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. We have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Aces, beginnings, 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 new beginnings. Now, there could be a new job that you want to look into, or you want to start researching for, and take this weekend to look for that new job, that new opportunity, new ways of making money. Maybe you decide to start your own YouTube channel, or maybe your own Etsy shop. You know, that's always exciting. Maybe it's just having an eBay account and selling some things that are around your house that you know, instead of, you know, just throwing them out, you decide to make some money from it. So it could be that sort of venture. So lots of possibilities here, lots of possibilities as I'm looking at that card. And then we have Six of Cups. It could be that, like I said, over here, I saw the three and maybe reuniting with a friend. Six of Cups represents, you know, a childhood friend that maybe comes back into your life, you know, and maybe you guys hang out, you get together, or it's just hanging out with somebody and enjoying some, you know, ice cream sundaes in a field with an elephant flying, you know, having a picnic. That's always fun. So overall, I just feel like it's a weekend for you to focus on your goals, focus on what it is that you want to do, having these new beginnings, having this positive energy, but also I feel like it's deciding what you want to do with a particular relationship and keeping your eye open to, you know, anyone around you that may not be on your side or be truthful or be sneaky. I don't know. Whatever this is, if this relates to you, you know what I'm talking about. But that's just these two cards out of all of these cards. So this is just a small part of the beautiful reading for the rest. You know, we got a lot of major cards here, you know, being strong, being confident, getting your confidence back. Confidence helps in so many areas of life. All right. If we have those things like that photo album, you know, in your phone to fall back on when we're feeling weak and we're having those off days, you know, that's always a good, you know, if you have a place, if you have, you know, maybe this video, you know, maybe you just kind of put this aside and you know where this is and you're like, oh, if I'm feeling a little down, then I'm going to listen to this video again. Or if there's, you know, whatever video that you feel helps you to motivate you if you're feeling down, always kind of have that little arsenal, those things put aside that, you know, okay, I'm having a bad day, so I'm going to go back to this. Look at that. That's pretty funny. That's pretty cool. We had our first card was Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. And our last card is the Luck card. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. All right. That is so cool. All right. So we started with luck and we're ending with luck. So I feel like that is a good sign that, you know, like I said, holding on to that energy, that positive energy. All right. And things, you know, falling into place for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lucky weekend and I will see you next time.